I greet you, wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I think I have to. Let me go back to this. I just want us to converge today for the normal Sunday service. In as much as Methuselah have no time, but I just want to make sure that we continue what we are doing. Today is going to be like seminary mass. Some of you have been to seminary before. Have you attended masses in seminary school? It's very brief. Let me just post this thing here. Welcome all of you that are here already. Very gingerly. Very gingerly, I tell you. Today is going to be a very brief broadcast because yesterday I have 2 times exposition. We had a very successful fundraising. We participated in fundraising, which Methuselah luckily happened to be the moderator of the fundraising, and was very successful. Very successful. And then I was in TikTok, and we had a very encounter last night on the issue of Nigerian youth and the politicians. So today is basically for religious purposes. Today is Sunday. Our Christian brethren, virtually, they should be back from church, if I'm not mistaken. Our brothers, our Christian brothers, whether we like it or not, they are our brothers. They have been to church and probably they are back. Unless those of them that are in Pentecostal that always stayed for 5 hours inside one apartment in the name of praying. I welcome all of you. I welcome all of you here. Just one moment. Let me make sure that I shared it in other platform so that others in that particular place can be able to join us. I see Monek, Nnamdi Chukwode. I see Ifeanyi Chukwujuku. Mazi Chik, I see you. I see you. We are going to worship with our brethren. We just want to tell them that we don't hate them. Rather, we are trying to wake them up to relinquish the disease they handed them over. Our people are good people. Our people are very nice people. And that is why when they see you fighting for their freedom, in truth and honesty, they will join you. I'm not talking about the brainwashed ones. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are being loved today by all, virtually every sensible Biafrans. You can see that in our generation, we have never witnessed a man or a woman who have subjected his life for us. So now we have seen it. Can't you see how we are supporting him? We love our brothers and sisters, especially when we found out that they are good to us. I want to thank all of you. I could see Mag Hatch, Apple Chuku Nwa Chuku, and I see Emerson Nwa Biafra, Anyi Eru. I greet all of you. I see Collins Mbama, Obites. I see you, brother, Obites Jesus. We're going to worship to morning. Let us begin to play a song, a worship song, a Christian. I will not call it a Christian worship song. It's a song from Biafran. We just want to tell them that it doesn't matter the music you listen to. It doesn't even matter whether you're going to church. What matters is how is what you are holding on affecting our own way of life. If you can be a Christian, don't interfere with what we are doing. Don't condemn my ancestor. Don't begin to see me as unbeliever because I don't hold on to your Jesus. Don't bring that nonsense religion in our land, trying to antagonize our mothers to go to the mountain and be praying for stone. So these are the things we are trying to make sure we condemn. Like what happened in Kenya, as many of you can bear me witness, almost 200 people lost their life in the name of praying and fasting. That's the reason why we must continue speaking. Livingstone Peter, I see you. Ike Chukunaji, I see all of you that are coming in. Sorry that Methuselah is going to use this thing because we are going to sing a song just to tell our Christian brothers that the song they are singing is not particularly a Christian song. Rather, it's a song from Biafrans. And we just want to tell them, sometimes when they see us preaching, they think we hate them individually. That's how they see us. They say we hate them. We hate the doctrine that you're upholding. So that's the difference. Because you go around and peddle lies that we hate you, we want to kill you. You can't come in using your fake religion given to you by white men. Slaughter, that's not given. Forced on us. That's what we're preaching. Now let's go. Let's go to this song. Many of you must have heard about this song. Let us worship Chukwu Kabiam, because this is worshiping Chukwu Kabiam, because he's from a Biafran. The person that sing this song is not from Rome. He's not from Canterbury. He's from Biafra land. It's just that let me see if I can be able to see it, because today is Sunday. We worship with them to tell them that we can sing a song, but what we have in mind is what we have. Is it what I have here? Worship with us, brothers. Invite them. Invite them. No cheze ya, odiga mawe ye gagara gikoma. Ye gagara gikoma. No cheze ya, odiga mawe ye gagara gikoma. Eche brother, don't think too much. Chukwu Kabiam is alive. Hey. Our Biafran, we are praising Chukwu Kabiam. Ini kamjeji keleki onye olo manile na lumo nuwa bonya madimao olomagi ebuka akana warrior Chukwu neme mame omemike gworo mmadụ onye madadie olomagi ebuka ezo ajara olomagi ebuka adabera saho That is how we used to be before they came. We will praise Chukwu Kabiam. They came with their nonsense. I hello all of you brothers. Sorry. Oh, all Biafrans. Leki mama gi siridi. Leki mama gi siridi. Leki mama gi siridi. Leki mama gi siridi. Onye nemema. Leki mama gi siridi. Onye mo moria. Leki mama gi siridi. Chine lato madu. Leki mama gi siridi. China zomonile. Leki mama gi siridi. Oh Chukwu kike ligwe no wa. Leki mama gi siridi. Oh yawa. Hey. Ochichiri bia webura bale n'ime ya Kanu niile koko ya na kpọpụta ụmụodom na mgboja na-eso anụ agadomu n'ịchọ ihe oriri ha n'aka gị ji ekele onye ọzụzọ mma n'ezie leki mama gị siri dị anyanwụ na nwa wee chịkọta onwe ha mama buru n'ebe obibi ha dịka ije mmadụ napụ gawanụ ya gawa ọnụ obi elu anya si lee leke ọnụ gị si gbaba ukwu Jehova amamihe imeworo ha niile ụwa jupụtara n'ihe okike gị
Muria no kagio, Oro kagi me buligi ana me buligi leki mama gisi, Igwe na towa pu leki mama gisi, Igwe na togina leki mama gisi, Anye nekele gi leki mama gisi.
Oh, that's how we are before.
Onye kanga koro mamu, Onye kanga koro mamu, Onye kanga koro mamu, Onye kanga koro mamu, Onye kanga koro mamu,
I all of you. I love you. I love you.
I
tell you. Hell.
Onye kanga koro mamu, Onye kanga koro mamu, Onye kanga koro mamu, Onye kanga koro mamu.
It's okay. 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 I want to thank all of you that are here. I'm pastor already. I'm apostle. I just want us to make something clear here. We are Biafrans. We know Chukwu Kabiama before the white man came. We have been worshiping Chukwu Kabiama in our own way before they came. You know, sometimes when we begin to sing these things, Ndokaga say, yes, why are you singing our song? Our brother is from Biafra land. And if you sing this thing here, nobody will understand it. In other words, though they are Christians here, but they will not understand what you are singing. It will not make sense to them. This is our brother. Somebody's asking me the name of the music. This is from Cornelius Benjamin. Cornelius Benjamin, I think, is a Biafran. Is a Biafran. Is a Biafran. Is a Biafran. Good morning, brothers. Nwa Chineke. Gị nwa Chineke ihe ga-agara nke ọma. Ihe nwere tinye chi gbasa room. Gị nwa Chineke. You know the answer nwa Chineke. Ihe ga-agara nke ọma. So we are praising Chukwu Kabiama this morning.
Ihe ga-agara gị nke ọma. Ihe ga-agara gị nke ọma. N'ocheze ya, ọ dịghị agbanwe ihe ga-agara gị.
Asọ gbanweele. Ndị ụka asọ gbanweele. No, the New Testament. Now I forget the other one. I think I want to go gather my dig about one. Oh,
Olomagi Ebuka, Only Nalumo, Adebera Saho, El Shaddai, Olomagi Ebuka.
how are you? Utakode.
Ile kam geji kelegi onye nwem. Lolo manile na lumo nuwa. Bonyo madima. Ezebute Olomagi Ebuka. Aka na warrior. Chukwu nebo pame. Omemike buru mmadụ onyo maladie. Olomagi Ebuka. Olomagi Ebuka. Jehovah Jireh. Olomagi Ebuka. Adabera Zaho. Olomagi Ebuka. El Shaddai. Olomagi Ebuka. Olomagi Ebuka.
Oh. One leki mama gisirede.
Kanyeji kelegi oyewem. Omana dile na lumo noa. Ibonyo madima. Oyomagi emuka. Agana korea. Chukwu nebo pame. Omebike wuro madu oyoma dadie. Oyomagi emuka. Oyomagi emuka.
Eu.
Leki mama gi siridi, 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 leki mama gi siridi.
Oh yeah.
Inemeto chichiri kwa wekura bali Ameye Kanu nile na koya na poputa Umodum na buta Neso anu agadomu Icho hiyo riri ha na kagiji ekele Onyo romane ezia Leki mama gisiridi
Eu.
Anya munawa we chikoto we ha we mapuru ile bobibi ha ichiche madu na pogawa lo ya gawa olobi elu anya sile leki mama gisiri leko lo gisi bauba kuku Jehova amamihe imeworo anile uwajuputara ni okike gio onyewe Muria no nakagio Orokagi nebulihelu Ana mebuligi Leki mama gisiridi Igwe na towa pu leki mama gisiridi Igwe na togina leki mama gisiridi Anyi nekelegi
One more worship song, all worship song. Oh yeah. Oh chukwu okike kere eluigwe n'ụwa. Onye ka m ga-akpọrọ my problem.
Onye kanga koro wamu Onye kanga koro wamu Onye kanga koro wamu Onye kanga koro wamu Onye kanga koro wamu
Oh yeah.
Akụkọ nwanne ya ojekpuru osisi ọma maka ọnwa mụmụ nwa mejepụrụ chimo oji mmadụ akwara ngwọrọ ọ dị mma obi m obi ya oji mee gaza mụ na ebere n'ime ụwa
Onye ka m ga-akọrọ our problem.
mmadụ na-eme ibe ya kaja n'ime ụwa mmadụ na-arabibi ibe ya n'okpuru anyanwụ eze m bịa oji mee bịa napụta mụle n'ime ụwa
It's okay. I'm going to find you, but what I got women in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. It's okay, Methuselah. I just want to thank many of you that are here already. Just want to tell our brethren that we are against the atrocities committed in our land. I'm sorry that normally I know it's not very healthy to wear glasses talking to Biafrans, but sometimes I don't know why. You know, since last night, I think I'll be having, I don't have a very good sleep, but you know, sometimes it's good to continue doing it the way it's supposed to be. I want to thank many of you that are here. Biafrans are the people that know Chukwu Kabiyama before the white people came. We have been praising God in our own way. We have been worshiping Chukwu Kabiyama before we were invaded in our land. And if you see Biafrans, you know naturally they are very, very good people. They are very nice people. And that is why they thought that the way they are good is how others are. That is why they are too open. And today you can see the result. Our openness have led us into destructions. And because of our peaceful nature, you know, we are good people. We always make peace. We always love to live in harmony. And that is why when we travel to the other part of the world, we don't care where we are. Anywhere we are, we make it our home. That is how we are in nature. But for years, those things have been taken as a disadvantage on us, and that is why we want to wake up to make sure Exactly, brother Anya Diego. It has nothing to do with Christianity, my brother. He's talking about Chukwuoki. You can hear him. Onyekanga koro owam obu Chukwuoki kabiama. So all these things are things that we have been doing before they came. Notwithstanding what has transpired, I want to thank many of you that have been supportive to this struggle. It's not easy. It's not easy. Yesterday I had an encounter with those that call themselves obedient. They are on TikTok this time around. Methuselah is now fully on TikTok. I think I'll be trying to be going there every day. Last night's broadcast on TikTok, we are very, very productive. After my broadcast, I got people calling me, especially those from, I think I have a caller from India, Indian nationalist, and I also have one from Germany. They are asking me who is Nnamdi Kanu, who is this man speaking in this way. I have to explain to them because sometimes the world don't know. No, Facebook is like for a gossipers. That's how I see Facebook, gossipers. And that is why people don't take Facebook serious. And in Facebook, you can't really express your feeling the way you want. It's either you are being striked or you are being blocked or you are being restricted from speaking. In TikTok, we have a very conversation, a good one last night. And I bumped into those that call themselves obedient. And guess what? They have moved on. What are they discussing in TikTok? They are discussing how to make sure that the beavers machine will work in the next election that is coming. So they are saying that they have tried, they have achieved a lot. At least they say they got, is it how many governors? Is it 2 or what? And senators, we have gotten 5 senators. We got 2 House of National Assembly. They said they have tried. So they need to make sure they improve on beavers by next election. And the people that are speaking these things are the gullible, frustrated species on TikTok. As if they are ranting on TikTok will have a matter. We make wave. We even be considered in Nigerian system. So it's very pathetic. And I can't wait to see May 29th. That is the last day I'm waiting before I begin to unleash the hell that I have. We are just taking it easy this time around to see. Let us not be as if we are the one that lambasted them and make them not to do what they're supposed to do. According to some of them that are remaining, they say 29th of May is the day they are going to show that they are ready. So that's why I don't want to be using them as a topic. But from what I've seen, yes, Emmanuel, I'm there yesterday, yes. From what I've seen, I can't believe that they are serious. And, in that, I jammed them in their platform. They were discussing about how to move Nigeria forward. They are saying that they are going to make sure that the card reader will work by next 4 years, next election. And and they were asking, how is it going to, the way forward of Nigeria? And I have to, luckily for me, I found myself through into the platform. And I told them the only way to make Nigeria work is by bloody revolution. If you see the way they jump up, they I don't know whether you have seen. Wow, they are so crazy. They jump up. Stop saying that. Why are you coming here to talk about bloody revolution? We are talking about how to get things right. We are going to improve on our card leader. So, and some of them that are speaking these things are in other part of the world. They never knew that the place they are speaking, that they went through revolution. So, and on the process, I brought in the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, and then I changed the narrative. I changed their system. I changed the topic of yesterday. We ended up discussing Nnamdi Kanu, Ipob, and Biafra. That's what we were discussing yesterday. I changed it. And some of them we are not happy. They are telling us, yeah, this person that just came in have drawn us back. We are moving forward already. He came now and draws back because they hate to hear the reality. The only solution to Nigeria to work is bloody revolution. That's the only solution. Bloody one. When I say not just revolution on the street, chant around and come back. Bloody revolution. That everybody will be on their own. Even the politicians, they won't even have time to come back to govern the place. They will be on their own. I'm telling you. Their happiness will be, please, let me try and go out of this country. That is the only way. Let us find a way to make it better. We have tried this time around now. We tried card reader. Next year, we are going to improve on it. They never knew this is what Fela has been shouting during the days of Fela. I know there may be people, charlatans, during the time of Fela that will tell Fela, please stop that nonsense. Stop insulting the government. They are going to make it better. Here we are today. The same people are singing the same chorus of, please. I never even believe that people can be able to talk about improving Nigeria after this last election. I just want to tell you that the problem of Nigeria is the youth. The problem of Nigeria is the youth. Not the politicians. The politicians are innocent. I tell you. Politicians are like, those of you that are into religion, but Nigerian politicians are like angels in heaven. If there's something like that, but I know something that's nothing like that. But let us borrow their word of Christianity. The politicians are like saints compared to the citizens. Number one, the politicians are beneficiary of the corrupt system. As soon as the country remains dumb and deaf, they benefit. They are looting everywhere dry. And they are benefiting by using the money to send their children abroad. In other words, they have something that benefiting they can defend. But the frustrated, gullible citizens that are washing toilet in Europe, their mothers are on a abject poverty where they are. They are the one defending Nigeria. They are the one that are even providing solution. If you see the way they are speaking on the internet, they are on TikTok. What are they discussing there? Hook up, single, let's mingle. And then, begin to talk about football, who is going to carry the Champions League. And then comedy. That is what they're doing. Just go and find them. Let's have fun. They have abandoned everything. And there's one call I have yesterday. The guy made a lot of sense. He told me that the problem he has with Nigeria, I think the guy he called me from Nigeria. He said the problem he has with Nigerians, the youth, is not that they can't go out, because they know that if they go out, they will kill them. That he's not blaming them in that, because they don't have the morale. But when they see the youth, which is the Ipob people, that are trying to challenge the government, they'll be the one that will be condemning us. That we know that Nigeria is a sovereign state. Now, then why are we trying to muscle power with the sovereign state? Why can't we address our issue to the court? And you ask them, is there any rule of law? There's none. Even yesterday, I had a woman. She said she's from Niger Delta. If you see the way she addressed her neighbor, yesterday, I was so happy. I don't know whether I recorded it. He said he may not believe in everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said, but he know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mean well for his people. That's what the lady said yesterday. That there's one stupid criminal called Simon Eba, the moderator, which is a Nigerianist. He said, please, withdraw that statement. Please, stop that. Don't call him a stupid person. Don't. The woman said, I will never withdraw it. They dragged this thing over for close to 30 minutes. The woman said no. After the woman, they told the woman, okay, the reason why we told you to withdraw it is because it's against the TikTok. The woman said, okay, I'll withdraw it. But can I call him a traitor? I laughed yesterday, Taya, So these are the things. What we are doing is yielding fruit. And that is why we must continue that avenue. But nevertheless, today, yes, Madam Eze. This person is like you are with us yesterday. Yes, Madam Eze is the name of the Madam Ivy Eze, something. You are with us. Just to tell you that I'm saying the truth. Somebody have already mentioned the name of the woman that made that comment. The woman said, please, can I not call him a traitor? Because he doesn't mean well for our people. He's there to kill our people. He's there to change the narrative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as Chukwu may have it, we have chased them to exile. So now they are very, very relevant. And guess what they are doing now? They push it at home. In fact, let me ask you a question. Let me ask many of you a question. I know we are here for religious purposes. We are going to go that in a very jiffy. I think I want to ask questions. Let me see many of you that are very, very observant, that follow what we are doing. Who can tell me the reason why the first sit at home that we started was called off? Who can tell me the reason? Let me see whether I can be able to read it from comment section. Do anybody know the reason why the sit at home was called off? I want to know whether you are aware of it. When you hear, we had a first sit at home, and before you know it, all of a sudden we hear that the sit at home have been called off. Who remember? Yes, Mazi Methuselah, I will try. You know, that TikTok is, I'm just new there. I'm trying to master it. If I tell you the person that brought me into that place, you will never believe it. A reverend sister. One reverend sister called me, Metu, please, I want you to come to TikTok, please. This is the place where you can meet different nationalities. Please come there. And she helped me to reach 1,000. I don't know how she made it. I talk on me age. No, I don't think you are telling me. Ma say Tony. No, it's not because of criminality. It's not because of criminality. Choose, it's not because of criminality. Doesn't mean that many of you are not even following this struggle. No, you don't know why Chike Dozem came out and said, you don't know why. Something happened. That's the reason why they call it off. Something happened. Not Kanunta, not Kanunta. Our leader gave order to call it off. For what? Now, for what reason? Not hijack may be part of it, but that's immediate reason why they call it off. And I have to explain. And I know many of you will remember, unless you have forgotten. Onishi said it now, but that's the reason why Onishi said it. You know, we are learning. We are learning. And if I make my own point, you can also tell me whether I'm correct or wrong. But I know I'm right. I'm not right. I follow this thing bomber to bomber. The reason why, not election. That's the reason I know election is coming up. Election is almost far away. We are talking about immediate cause. Correct. Oguta Ekene Oscar. I greet you, brother. You are following. It's because of the exam. Because of our children are writing exam. I know. Because of the school. Correct. You are right. And I want to make sure. Some of you that are following me, I hope he's correct. He's correct. Because of the exam. Because they fix, I think that is NECO. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's NECO. And it's English language, which is it NECO or WAEC? NECO exam. Yes, NECO. They are writing English. They're very, because we don't want our children to be backwards. I mean, they will not be happy with us. They will not be happy with us. Maybe many of them, you know, assuming that maybe you applied to study abroad and you needed to have a certificate at least. And what is holding you is English language. And you have already applied to travel. And there's an exam. And you hear that Ipob say there's not going to be exam. You know, you will not be happy with us. So it's because of exam. Because of exam. And that is why they cancel it. And now, I'm trying to take you somewhere. We are going to touch everything today. Today might not really necessarily mean 100% on religion, so that our brothers will not get us right. But I will play a verse of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the issue of religion. I think that will be what I have to do on that. And because of that postponement, guess what? That is why you begin to see the autopilot infiltrators begin to attack Chike Doziem. That why will he cancel the sit at home because of exam? That our freedom is more important compared to the exam. That is what brought about this issue. Some of them said no. That why are we, because of ordinary exam, Nigerian exam, cancel sit at home that have been working? In other words, the Directorate of State and the IPOB leadership are the one that sold Mazi Nnamdi, and they don't want him to come out. But now, what I want to show you, I know you must have seen it. You know, we dribbled them. We kept them in a blackout. And I know many of us were affected. Some of you are not knowing what is going on. But those inside know the court proceeding. DOS members have it in mind many months ago that this last time they had Supreme Court was that the time they have their sittings. The leadership know about it. You remember Ejiofor said we are going to keep everybody in blackout. We don't know who is who. And that is why you that are fighting for the restoration of Biafra and every truth and honesty, you are affected. Because you are not being carried along. You don't know what is going on. You don't know when our leader is coming to court. You don't know. Some of you begin to ask, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Where is his whereabouts? Because you are affected. And because people bastardized the information we are bringing out. So now they made it to be for those that are into the struggle proper, especially our leadership. Some of us didn't even know what is going on. But we know that they are of good conduct. That is why we are following them. And guess what now? Infiltrator. They were taken unawares. They never know that anything like that is coming. Immediately they hear that Mazi Nnamdi can't go to court, they begin to unleash threat again. We are going to sit at home if we didn't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they gave sit at home. guess what? They have cancelled their seat at home. Why did they cancel their seat at home? You are going to hear it. Let me just play it a clip. I know some of you, you must have listened to it, but I don't want you to be, don't bother, because sometimes this voice, we're not supposed to hear it. But I want to plead all of you that are here, please, don't be offended. Normally, this is a bad luck. What you are going to listen to now is a very, very bad luck. You bring bad luck. I just want you to be aware of it. Stand strong. And as you a strong person you are, I don't think it's going to bring you a bad luck. But normally, we're not supposed to hear this voice. It's a voice of a failure, a voice of deceit, and a voice of people that we're supposed to get and hunt down. Now, let's listen to this. Let's listen to this. They push it at home, and they are cancelling it because of a reason.
Experience. In Biafra, we are going to defeat that.
Listen.
As soon as you gain admission into university, your first year, you are going to go to internship, you're going to go to work practice. Second year, you're going to go to work practice.
Let me forward it. I have no time. Somebody's calling to ask question. What is going on with my network? Yeah, it's not Zoom now. What is the problem?
I've just answered you. There is no point you making a comment, right?
Okay.
Do you have another question? Do you have another question? All right, we lost him.
Wait, I want to.
The line is still open. Because the point is that when, this kind of question comes, like, is it going to be our law going to be written from Bible and tradition, and then you answer them, and then the person may mean well, but then...
Wait, I'm looking for something.
Okay.
Just hold on.
The WAEC exam, the 2 weeks sit at home, I have to be postponed to up to 20th or after 20th of June.
Yes.
But don't you think that 20th of June is too far?
It is not. It is.
This is my question I want to ask.
It is not. Okay. It is not.
Because now the Biafra land is supposed to be locked down. In fact,
Locked down.
The entire Biafra land is supposed to be.
You just ask a question.
Okay. If we don't do it like that, I don't think.
Please.
Anything can shake this people.
Please.
That man out.
Please. If you don't listen to me, if you cannot stop now, I will stop you. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Yeah. So you asked a question. Is it not too far? Allow me to address you. Why it is not far.
They shifted their seat at home.
Till the 20th of June is not far. First of all, no one tells us what we do and how we do it. We have considered the fact that those writing exam is not just going to use those exams in Nigeria. It is not about Nigeria this time around. It is about the fact that those exams can be used anywhere in the world. It is recognized for those who want to go abroad to study. If they want to use that certificate to go abroad to study, we are going to recognize them. We are going to give that particular privilege to them to have opportunity to write these exams. That's number one. Number two is that when we proposed this particular 2 weeks sit at home, we did not know that they are going to put the court date of Mazi Methuselah in May. So we did not have this information, and the information was not there in the public, and the information was not even given to the lawyers.
The information was not given to the lawyers. Hello, he's telling his Mumu followers that they don't even know about the court case, that even the lawyers didn't know. Even at this word. I'm not talking about coming to Biafra. Even at this word. That the information is not in the open, and even the lawyers didn't know. And Jessica, go to Kuwait. Now one side. So this is what we see in this struggle. I want to say which lawyer be corner. The guy said the lawyer, he want to tell her that both was Okome, both a Joffo. They didn't know about it. And my just no flash eyes was one son will be work out. the same day. Then a Jofa married with the file. Gawa court. So instead of him to tell the follower that Nedre Bolia. So yeah, but nobody know. Even the lawyer didn't know. He didn't know. So one of the things, Hannah, let me repeat it and I leave it here. I don't want us to continue with this. I can't at this stage. But I just want to tell many of you that sit at home was cancelled because of an exam in our place to allow our kids to participate in an exam that is for everybody. And they got into their own turn. He also given excuse that they postponed it because it's exam. Had it been his DOS that made this, they would tell us that, so you want us to tell us that this exam is more important than our freedom. When we get our freedom, everybody cannot have proper education. But they give opportunity for that.
If they want to use that certificate to go abroad to study, we are going to recognize them. We are going to give that particular privilege to them to have opportunity to write these exams. That's number one. Number two is that when we proposed this particular 2 weeks sit at home, we did not know that they are going to put the court date of Mazi Methuselah in May. So we did not have this information, and the information was not there in the public, and the information was not even given to the lawyers. So nobody know. It was because of the sit at home that, propelled this whole shenanigan court. You see them, trying to organize.
So because of sit at home, they have to rally around and put the court date. Bia. Biafrans, wait, let me go somewhere that I can be able to speak to you. I'm not how to what?
Sorry.
I'm gonna stay here, there the other side. How to what the Biafrans? So, and also nobody knows. So the reason why they push it at home on the reason why they organize the court is because of their sit at home. So, one of the kind of people we are with. Now, I don't want to waste time in this. I just want to, all of us know, our brother say, our baby, want to speak to us. I greet all of you. Jena Saka Denko, I see all of you. Biafran, you say mad people everywhere, I'm telling you. So now, these are the things we are seeing. And in as much as they have been dribbled, they are now prime minister. And the prime minister is, I don't know which other position that is higher than prime minister. I don't know what they are dragging now. And when they take our leader, you are the prime minister. Who is your leader? Please, who is the leader of somebody that is the prime minister now? Who can you call your leader in your country? Assuming you have a country, you are my leader. You are leading me, but I'm the prime minister. I know sometimes all these things are confusing. I know you want to broadcast. Now let's go to the topic of the day. Today is Sunday service. Let us listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice for a while. Onyendu, come and talk to your people. Today is Sunday. This is Meshana says so. Meshana kuna gala.
No matter how
Meshana kuna gala. No
matter how they try to distract us or destabilize our plan, we are not going to fall into it.
Destabilize. We are doing it.
No matter how they try to distract us.
So, not me. Go and hold Livingstone responsible. Who is destabilizing you? It's Livingstone. The man in your that Livingstone have done a lot of exposition. Sometimes, we told many of you that is your friend that will pull you down in life.
Or destabilize our plan. We are not going to fall into it.
Hey, Cheremeshon, I want to remove you. You are still talking. Which plan do you have? You are now a prime minister. Instead of you to fight for your own country, you are still say plan. Let me remove this thing. Why this thing don't want to go out? Now it's out. Let's just play the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't have much time. Today is Sunday. Let's listen to him.
No longer going with you. Investors are running from the zoo. Things are crumbling everywhere.
I agree with all of you.
And as things are getting harder, there is a particular set of people who are having fun. As teachers are struggling, this is one thing. This is why I sometimes think that when I say that black people are, there is when you say that somebody is demented, that is that is, you cannot help, you cannot solve their problem. You know, when you're mad, you know there's no cure anymore. Black people, they are so mad, they have their madness have dragged them into the marketplace. I don't think, sometimes I wonder if we are capable of curing them. Why am I saying all of this? Do you know there is a sector of the economy doing very well? It is called the Pentecostal religion sector.
Are doing well.
The synagogue pastor TB Joshua, he has now purchased $60 million Gulfstream G550 private jet. Do you know what I find astonishing about why I don't know, sometimes I say, Chukwabiyama, why did you create black people? Why did you actually, I mean, was it a mistake? But of course, you can never make a mistake. Somebody has to till the ground, somebody has to serve the tea and wash the toilet, maybe. Do you know that teachers are complaining, lecturers, of non-payment of salary? And then you have somebody saying, I will pray for you to get prosperity. This is Radio Biafra. Welcome you back. Slight intermittency, but we are continuing. There's a slight disruption, but we have to continue. The synagogue pastor TB Joshua have secretly purchased $60 million Gulfstream G550 private jet. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, I tell you. We are also reporting today that Obasanjo said, this is the thing about Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba. I recovered 287 billion looted by Abacha. 287 billion. Who is Abacha? Hausa, Fulani. Who said he recovered it? Obasanjo. But where is the money? Where was it invested? These are the questions that the world should be asking, that nobody is asking, that leads me to wonder what is wrong with the brain of a black African person, man or woman. Niger Delta students are protesting abroad for non-payment of allowance, but their mothers in the village are giving money to Yoruba pastors. That is what I find astonishing. Where did these pastors get the money to buy their private jets? Where are they getting all this money? They are getting it because some people are foolish. They are getting it because some people are useless. You go to your Pentecostal garbage and you give money to an idiot, talking pure nonsense, helping you to worship idol. That is why things are, isn't it very funny? The more Pentecostal churches you have, the more difficult things are becoming for everybody. Sure. Isn't it funny? Sure. So all of that prosperity they're talking about, where is it? I keep asking, where is the prosperity? Everybody is prosperity. We are going to church. We are going to, it's my year of riches. My year of everything. What on earth is happening, I ask you, to all this prosperity that you profess to possess by going to Yoruba criminal churches, I call them. Niger Delta students are abroad suffering. A pastor in the zoo, in the dirtiest place on this earth, Lagos, is driving, he has just purchased a private jet. Amazing stuff. Constitutional lawyers tackle the Hausa man because Imo State is gone, there is an emirate. So what they're now trying to do is to conquer Akwa Ibom and rivers. Punishment will come to you. The reason why, people don't know, the reason why ISIS is now in Europe, using this refugee crisis to go to Europe, is because Europeans sat down and they want to divide Jerusalem into two. Can you actually believe that the Pope, of the head of the Catholic Church, is saying that he wants a two-state solution to solve the Palestine-Israeli problem? And his idea is that the temple built by Solomon, the foundational basis of Christianity, and the Judeo faith. Do you know that the Pope is in support of handing over the Temple of Solomon to Islam? You know, people don't reason. What I find astonishing is that people don't actually sit down to think things through properly.
They don't know. They don't know.
They want to give the Temple of Solomon to Muslims. to form part of their capital, to divide the kingdom of heaven into two in Jerusalem. That is why it has to come to Biafra land. People don't understand. When we say, they say, that thing they're saying, who knows what they're saying, but I'm telling you the truth. That is a fact. Assuming that the Israelis will go for it. But of course, maybe with too much pressure, they will acquiesce in the end. Why the pedophile is visiting France? Extremely difficult. Very, very difficult. But we are doing our best, I tell you. We are doing our level best. Lecturers under the aegis of the Council of Academic Staff Unions of the Zoo, this one is in Osun State, owned tertiary institutions, stormed the Osun State House of Assembly to protest non-payment of their salaries for the past 8 months. Salaries are not being paid. They attend Pentecostal churches. They give money to their pastors. And what do these pastors do with it? These are people crying, we have no salary, they have not paid us. The pastor will say, come, we'll pray for you. Don't worry, come here, we'll pray for you. We'll pray for you, have plenty. Our God is a God of plenty, a God of miracle. Come, you get plenty. And the pastor ends up getting the plenty. Because we are reporting today that Pastor Temi Tope Yoruba, as always, Yorubando Joshua, the leader of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, has joined the Zoo Big League of Miracle and Prosperity Priests, who now own private jet. My goodness me. My goodness me. He now owns a private jet. Maybe to go meet Jesus. Who knows? Ndara. Black people are used. The way we reason is unbelievable. I'm telling you. Oh, your own prosperity is on earth. But for your members of the church, they should wait for heaven. That is what Roman Catholic popes used to say in the past. They are busy having fun, living large. And they're saying to people, your prosperity is in heaven, not on this earth. Oh, dear me. Very, very sad indeed, if you ask me. Extremely sad, I tell you. This is Radio Biafra. We are live and we are direct. And Chukwukika Biama is presiding over our proceedings. I can see the look-alike of the jet that he went for. Maybe even more miracles because he'll be flying in the air close to heaven. So the higher he flies, the closer he is to more miracles in heaven. Useless people. Useless people. These are just a few months after a building collapsed, killing people that he was lying to. My goodness.
Our people.
Registered as Synagogue of Nations, the jet was purchased using the Bank of Utah trustee as the front for purchasing the jet. A bank in the USA used as the front for purchasing private jets belonging to a man of God. This is unbelievable, but I will believe it because things are happening, I tell you. Things are happening miraculously. Things are happening. And the funniest thing is that people are idiotically following these fools about, claiming there's a miracle. He prayed for me and I passed jump. I am supposed to score 70, but because of the prayer, miraculously, as I went into the hall, I can now score 150. That is how stupid black people from Africa are. Useless. Useless.
Oh, and Ipob batara na the struggle. Ndị so ga-emege ha na-eme. Ha si Jesus have healed them. Jesus will heal. If Jesus have never worked for you, work for me. Jesus will heal. While we have a lot of sick people in the hospital, a lot of Biafrans are passing through one form of disability today or the other as a result of the massacre we witnessed from the Nigerian military. Some of our brothers in that to Chiraka because of this. You know, they see them on social media. A boy who loses his two hands. Jesus healed. Jesus healed. Our leader, I want to get here. I had a problem I'm with now with them. They don't want to face reality. I know here now. You know, Kukundi like a jump. Instead of me to pass, you get one. I pray. Mommy G pray for me, and I get more scores. Let me allow it to roll. I will not. Let me allow it to roll from here.
As the front for purchasing the jet, a bank in the USA used as the front for purchasing private jets belonging to a man of God. This is unbelievable, but I will believe it because things are happening, I tell you. Things are happening miraculously. Things are happening. And the funniest thing is that people are idiotically following these fools about, claiming there's a miracle. He prayed for me and I passed jump. I am supposed to score 70, but because of the prayer, miraculously, as I went into the hall, I can now score 150. That's how stupid black people from Africa are. Useless.
Pretty useless.
Useless. If you're upset about it, you can change. Stop attending useless Yoruba churches. It's meant for idiots and for fools. Former president of the zoo, you have been the oil minister for economy, for nearly 3.5 months now. Where is the money from oil? Where is it going to? Nobody can ask him that question. Nobody can. Do you know why they can't ask the question? Because they are black people. BLACK. From Africa, for that matter. Black. To pursue something that is honorable, that will benefit everybody, is always a problem. If it's going to benefit them, yes. That is why we selfishly go to church and say, oh, Pastor, pray for me now. Pray for me and my family. You can never see anybody go to pastor and say, and do prayer request and say, pray for the whole village. Have you ever seen anybody go to prayer request and say, pray for everybody? It's to pray so that our container will come out of the wharf. Instead of me to pay 1 million, I'll pay 500,000. And the rest, I'll come to your place and to a mama with 200,000. Have you heard anybody before write a prayer request and say, pray for the well-being of everybody? That's how it's not.
Have you seen before?
Because there is something wrong with us. I have to be honest with you. That is why our atonement is important on the 22nd.
I know.
We must atone, we must pray and fast. Atonement. We open our mouths to confess to Chukwu Abiyama. We fast and we pray. Fast and prayer on the 22nd. We are carrying many things about with us, I'm telling you. When I sit down to study our level of ignorance, I begin to shake. Sometimes I say to myself, my goodness me, we have so much work to do. Do you know that in Japan, at the railway station, they have 3-story building? Do you know what I mean by that? Underground, under the ground, 1 story. Another level, under the same ground, another story. Inside the ground, 3 stories with train running all of them. And I asked our people here, did white man come to build it for them? They said no. I said, you mean the Japanese built all of this? They said yes. And if you see them, the way they humbly, the way they greet you, the way they present themselves, you will not know. They will see you, they will bow their head. You will think they are stupid. But they are infinitely more intelligent than every one Japanese man is more than all the black people put together. I'm telling you the truth. They throw their hands together, they bow down. You say, who is this stupid man greeting me like this? You don't know he is the chairman of Hitachi, a town in Japan, according to Barrister. You don't know. Very well, very humble, submissive people. Look at how successful they are. Because sometimes for you to be successful, you are supposed to behave slightly like a fool. Because everybody is, I do know. I know. In the end,
nothing.
You know nothing. Absolutely nothing. That is why people cannot rise up and ask Obasanjo, this nonsense you're talking about, you claim recovered money, where is the money? You can't ask, can you? Do you have electricity? The answer is no. Running water? No. Second Niger Bridge? No. Okay, those on amnesty one that traveled abroad to do amnesty, can they feed properly? No. Are they paying their school fees? No. Okay, maybe they're paying doctors. They are not. Then where is the money then? I don't know if people can actually reason properly. You claim you recovered nearly 300 billion. Niger Bridge not built. You are not paying teachers, doctors, civil servants.
We have.
You are not building roads.
We have a lot of things.
You are not investing in electricity infrastructure to provide power for everybody to use. Light, none. The simple question any sensible person will ask is, what did you then do with the money?
Exactly.
But we won't ask who we. I don't think so. We are black. We don't ask. They recovered almost 300 billion. Let us see how it's affecting the people on the ground. Over 2,000 Niger Delta students studying in the United Kingdom and other parts of the world under the Presidential Amnesty Program had protested against non-payment of their tuition fees in training allowance and accommodation fees because they're answering Niger Delta. If they had gone on this very tour as Biafran students, they will get everything they want. They decided to answer Niger Delta thinking that their problem was an Igbo man. The Buhari will say, we have always protected you people. We have always protected, well, haven't we? We protected you before. Where is the protection? Or passenger recovered 300 billion. Where is it? Buhari has been selling oil alone, only himself, for the past nearly 4 months. Where is the money? Nobody can ask. Yet your children are abroad and very hungry. Very soon they will dabble into pickpocketing and they will put them in jail. They will have criminal record. And they will travel out as students. They will come back as criminals with criminal records. The same way you send your daughters to schools, they come out as harlots. Very, very sad indeed. Some lawyers in Imo State, assuming there's a place called Imo, I think it's the Caliphate of Imo Emirates. Some lawyers in the Emirate of Imo over the weekend faulted the recent appointments of the members of the Imo State House of Assembly as local government caretaker committee chairman by Aboga Awoso.
It's okay. Very briefly, like I said, I just want to come out here today, let it not be as if Methuselah didn't come out today. That is Sunday that I have already promised many of you. We are going to be engaging ourselves in religious issues. We are going to continue. Our sister said they are telling you not to speak against Jesus. Let me call one body. Let me call one person. I think we have to learn from him. He told me I should stop doing what I'm doing. That is going to diminish my prestige. And I said, please, you don't have to write me a long note anytime I'm online. You come so that we debate it. Let me call him now. You know, sometimes we learn from debate. We learn from debate. Let me call him. I'm on a live program. In order to tell you people that I don't run away from debate, I want to know what we are doing that is wrong. If you don't pick it, it's ringing. Unless you're in the church. Unless you're inside the church. Our brother said I should come again this evening. Tomorrow we are going to... You are not picking. And if you don't pick it, I may block you. I hate... It's ringing. It's ringing. Instead of you to writing me a long message, I don't have time. You say you are a doctor or whatever. Another doctor. So that you come, let us debate it. We can debate with anybody. We have no problem with anybody. It's not that we are arrogant, you know. We're equal to the task. You know. So let me call you again for the second time. Before I go. Is a dog? Yes, can you hear me?
Hello, Methuselah, I can hear you.
Exactly. Methuselah is online. I don't want to take you unaware. You know, you wrote me a very long piece yesterday or day before yesterday, and I told you.
Yes, I did.
I don't have time to read long notes. So you are here, and the Biafrans. Yes, exactly. And,
okay, you don't have time to read long notes.
At all, brother. So you know, so now I'm online, and I'm also today is Sunday. We are preaching about also the issue of the disease. We call it Christianity in our land. I don't know whether the place you are you in a very good position to speak, or should I give you a little bit of time?
Yeah, I can talk for a while. Yeah.
All right. What do you think we are doing? What do you think Methuselah is doing on the issue of religion that it is not doing well? Please, I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, Methu, you are my brother.
Okay.
For the record, my name is Onyeka Ikekwe.
Okay.
And for the record also, I'm an IPOB member.
Okay.
Okay. So, and I'm very passionate about what we are doing and about Biafra restoration.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm not really here to discuss, my religious belief or that. I'm only here to advise you as a brother and a comrade, because I believe you're my brother and you're my comrade.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I understand what you're trying to do, but it's just that I don't agree with certain way you're going about it, and that is why I wanted to call and talk about it. I sent you a message, but you said that you call when you're online, and that is why I'm calling.
Exactly.
You see, we say that Biafra is our religion.
Exactly.
And I believe that in totality. Any other beliefs, be it that of atheism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, or even traditional religious belief, as far as I'm concerned, does not really matter.
Okay.
What matters to me first is Biafra.
For sure.
The reason why I believe that every other belief should come before Biafra is because I was born a Biafran first.
Okay.
You understand? Before I even start having any religious belief. First of all, I'm a Biafran. God made me a Biafran. I came to this world as a Biafran.
Okay.
I didn't come to this world as a practicing Judaism, practicing Christianity, or practicing anything.
Okay.
I came to this world naked as God sent me now as a Biafran. So that is what God has determined that I should be. Yeah? So my first religion is Biafra. Every other belief I hold is secondary to Biafra. You understand? And that is why I believe we say that Biafra is our religion. Nothing should be in front of Biafra's freedom. And the another reason why it is so is because Biafra means freedom. Freedom, There's nothing better than freedom. Even if we practice Christianity, Islam, Judaism, whatever we want to practice, if you are not a free man, then you are wasting your time. So the first thing anybody in this struggle should do first is to know that you are Biafran first before you become a Christian, before you become a Muslim.
Don't be offended that I'm trying to object you. What you are speaking now is in line with what we are saying. The only thing I want to hear from you, that part that I'm doing that is not good. Sometimes we always try to, it's good for us to know the place
I'm coming to that.
I don't need
I'm
to
coming
know.
to that. That's why I'm laying that background.
I know. I don't want
to.
So
I'm only laying this background not because of you, but because of your audience. Okay. That's why I'm laying this background.
We have understood.
You understand?
I just want to know where I'm wrong so that I can be able to correct myself. That's what
yes.
You don't talk about all
okay. I've laid the background. Let me go straight to where I think you are getting it wrong. Okay.
Okay.
So you've seen the background I said. Based on that background, I don't have any problem with it. One, I don't think the problem I have with you is discussing religious belief or not.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. Sure. You are entitled to hold your religious belief, just as I'm entitled to hold mine. Just as everybody in this struggle is entitled to hold whatever religious belief they have.
Exactly.
I mean, I believe it's a fundamental human rights issue, which is guaranteed by under Universal Declaration of Human Rights of 1948, which is also what our Biafran struggle is based upon, because the same declaration that gives us the right for self-determination. So it is good for you to hold your belief. It's good for me to hold my belief. It's good for anybody to hold any religious belief. You understand? But it shouldn't be any belief you hold or I hold or Mr. A or Mr. B hold should not impinge on Biafra struggle. That is one fact I want to put on the ground. So the problem I have with you is your language, attitude. Like, for example, I will be specific. The idea to use the F word, fuck Jesus, I will say it, fuck Jesus is very wrong. And I must say it categorically, is very wrong.
Why?
Even if you are trying to pass your message.
Why is wrong?
Wait.
Why is it wrong?
Even if you're trying to look, hold on, Metu. You said I should tell you where I think we are getting it wrong.
Let us take it gradually.
I said language and attitude.
I don't want. I know. I understand. You know, we have other people that want to call him, but I gave you that respect. I'm the one that called you.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm the one that called
I know.
You. In other words, I want you to speak, and I want us to let it be interactive. If you say the attitude, you tell the people that listen my attitude, and if you talk about, you can explain to me what is fuck Jesus. We have Jesus of Jesus Ariano. We have Jesus Navas. You know, many of you hear Jesus. All of you will be jumping up and down. Tell me what is wrong with fuck Jesus, please. Tell me.
But the Jesus you are talking about is the Christian Jesus. So we are not kids here. We know what we are talking about.
Okay, let us.
Jesus fuck you. I am a Jesus. And there are people that respect that Jesus and have respect for that Jesus. I think you should have respect for those people too.
What's the meaning of fuck Jesus? Can you explain? No Kuibo. No Kuibo. Why the editing?
You fuck Jesus. We insult God. Fuck you now. Or insult God. I'm even meaning no cool. Man, on political. I saw him back all I know cool. Man, somebody fuck you or you call somebody call. Somebody fuck you or you call.
Okay.
So in our Jesus, whoever that Jesus is does not really matter.
Okay.
Or in our boy. And then, you're not doing the civilized person, they use that word for anybody at all. No, they talk of a person, I mean, a figure, revere.
So, brother,
just as we all revere Mazi Kanu. If anybody says use that kind of word on Mazi Kanu, I will not be happy.
Hold on.
So, also, there are some people that revere Jesus Christ. If we use that kind of word, they will not be happy. And I don't think you have a right to use that language on anybody.
I want you to pay a little bit attention. You are a Biafran. Am I correct?
Correct.
And if I'm not mistaken, you hold on to Christianity. In other words, you're a Christian. Am I correct?
No, I'm not here to discuss my religious belief. I might even be an atheist. I might even be a Christian. I might be a Muslim. It doesn't really matter.
I know it doesn't matter. I want to know, are you a Christian?
It doesn't matter. Don't why that matters.
You're not here with your open mind. You're not here with open mind to learn from one another. You see, that's the problem I have with many of you. You ask me questions and we are.
No, I don't have problem. I don't have problem in telling you.
I don't know whether you're.
Whether I'm a Christian
I know why I'm asking
or not.
I want to establish my own fact.
Metu,
are you a Christian?
You know this is your platform, and I respect your platform, and I respect.
If you cannot answer my question, talking. That if you cannot answer my own question, yes, there's no need of me.
You have a right to ask your question.
Yes.
And also reserve your right to answer those questions. There are some questions when you ask, as a person, I feel it's not appropriate to give the answer within the background of what we are discussing.
We cannot establish the fact
because it's going to bias what I'm saying.
No, if you cannot be honest to yourself,
it's going to bias what I'm saying by telling. If I tell you I'm an atheist, it's going to bias in a way.
No,
if I tell I'm a Christian,
it doesn't matter. You are the one that said
if I declare my religious belief, it's going to bias.
Let us not be interrogating one another, brother. You told me here now that you are a Biafran before other things. It's not what you people told. It's not what you told me here now. You say you are born.
Correct.
You are born a Biafran.
And I mean,
is it not true?
Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
You told me here when you are starting, when you are laying the foundation, you told me you were born Biafran even before that. Is it not what you said?
Correct, 100%. 100%.
And what is the problem now? Answering me whether you uphold Christianity as a religion or not. What is the problem with that? Are you a Christian? It's a simple question.
You know why I don't want to answer it?
Okay, then they don't want us to arrive at the truth.
Because
you cannot answer me.
Because it's going to bias our discussion.
No, brother, nothing. I promise it's not going to bias. I just want to ask you something. And before I can ask you that question, I want to get your own opinion first. Brother, we are discussing. Nothing like you're going to bias. In other words, it means you are not honest to yourself. Are you a Christian for the last time? Are you?
No, I'm a very honest person, Metu. But it's just that the question you are asking, I think he's going to bias our discussion.
Okay.
And I think it doesn't have any effect on what I say. But if you want to know,
yes.
if it's of any value to you,
yes.
but I don't see of any value it is to you, because I've told you that my first religion is a Biafran.
I know now.
And any other belief I hold is secondary to that.
I know. I agree with you and I respect that. And I'm just trying to, brother, we are honest to ourselves now. If you ask me if I am, I will tell you nothing wrong. I'm not going to use it to antagonize you. After all, I don't know you.
Ask your question, but I'm just telling you that I don't want to bias the discussion.
No,
I'm a very objective person.
Are you a Christian?
My declaring my religious belief, my biases. But if that is of any help to you, yes, ask your question.
Okay, you're a Christian. Can you explain the audience how our people become Christian? Please, just explain to our audience. How do we become Christian?
You see, as I said, my religious belief is personal. Let me say that again.
Brother, this one is history.
Okay.
This one is history.
Okay, let me just say it again. My religious belief is personal. And how I practice my religion is also personal. You understand?
I know.
But if we want to go down the historic memory down the road,
yes,
you will see that Christianity only came to Nigeria in 1840-something, 1850-something.
How?
It wasn't an original religion to us.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Exactly. You are correct.
And most of us were born and I were born into Christianity.
But how?
If you want to know more, I have a mixed background. You understand? I have a mixed background. I have uncles that were not practicing Christianity.
No problem.
I have so I'm exposed to both traditional religious belief and also Christianity when I was growing up.
Brother,
he
never answer me. I think I have to leave you. I have to leave you.
Christianity.
I want you to be honest to me. I'm only asking you, how do we become Christians? It's a very simple question. If you say you don't know, you say I don't know. How do we become Christians?
No. How do you mean I don't know how I became Christian?
Then teach us now. Tell us. I don't want to force it on you. I don't want to lie. How do we become Christians?
Me too. I say Christianity came to Africa or to Nigeria in 1850-something or thereabout. I'm not specific.
No, how?
But that was when
I'm not asking
came.
you the time it came. I said, how do we become Christian? It's not the time it came. Yes, how do we become Christians?
How we came.
Not when it came.
Missionary came. Wait. I know the history. Missionary came with the people that came to colonize Africa. And of course, they brought Christianity along with them. And our people accepted Christianity.
Our conqueror, you mean? Our conqueror, the
people
that conquered us.
Well, yes, you're right. That's why they were able to colonize us. We fought against it, but we lost. We lost. They eventually succeeded in colonizing Africa.
Brother, I love you. I love you for that word. I love you. You are my brother. I love the word you use. You said we lost. In other words, they conquered us. They forced it on us. We say we fought, but they defeated us to become Christians. I love you for that. And this is what I want to hear from you.
That is the truth. But that does not make any. I don't see why that makes you have a right to castigate people that are Christians.
That kill you.
People that kill you. That somebody came with Christianity and somebody accepted it.
People that kill
does not mean the person is evil.
People that kill you, you have a problem that I'm even only using my mouth to say fuck Jesus, and you are not comfortable with it because I have to accept it because they kill us, they defeated our forefathers, and we become Christians. In other words, I should keep quiet.
No, as I said your language. Your language is what am I right? If you want to preach a message and convince people not to follow Christianity, you are entitled to do that. Just as I also have a right to preach that people should not accept Christianity. And I might be preaching that also. I might be actually preaching that people should go back to Omenana. But the way I would do it is not the way you are doing it. I wouldn't use the word for Jesus. I wouldn't come online and burn the Bible.
I know the language I'm using. I know the language I'm using in a proper sense. I know I shouldn't use it, but I'm using the language owing to the fact the way we become Christians. You said it now. They fought us. They come with the conquerors. They conquered us. You said that there's nothing we can do. They conquered us. In other words, I want you to use the proper language. They kill us. They slaughtered us for us to become Christian, and they subdue us. And now the generation. The generation now of those conquered, killed, is not speaking ill about them, and you are just getting agitated over it. Is it what you're trying to tell me?
No, No, okay, yeah, okay. See, I don't have problem in condemning the evil, the missionary of those they did. I don't have problem with that. For example, the King Leopold, it is the first or the second. If you read the letter he wrote to the missionaries in Congo, and King Leopold the second or fourth, I don't know which one again now, killed over millions of people. Let me not quote what in the right figure.
Yes.
Millions of people because he wanted what do you call that? He wanted resources. Mm-hmm. We know that even slavery as it is, was supported by a papal edict, a papal bull.
Yes.
You know, even the Pope approves the slavery. Those things are wrong. Uh-huh. You see, there's no religion that doesn't have a dark age. Yes. Even Christianity has its dark age. Yes. Understand? Even our own traditional ordinance has its dark age. Understand? Yes, it's not everything that happens in traditional religion that is 100% correct. Mm-hmm. But people evolve. So also is religion will evolve. You understand? Mm-hmm. You know, there was time Christianity was, if you don't believe, they can even kill you. You know, they even fought the scientists of those days. Exactly. You know, yeah. So we know all those things. We know that Christianity is not has its own dark period. Mm. The same thing with African traditional religion. Every religion has its dark problem. Yeah, religion is a man-made something. It's not a God-made something. That's why it's not perfect.
Yeah, correct.
No religion is perfect on its own. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yes. No religion is perfect because it's man-made. It's only anything God made that can be perfect. Mm. So that's why I don't begrudge people that have beliefs because it's man-made. Mm. And to be honest with you, it's quite if you hand opposite, people that actually embrace religion without thinking are actually people that are, you know, how will I put it? I don't want to be insulting to people that are religious. I'm not a religious person. Let me just declare to you. I'm not a religious person.
I want to thank you.
I'm a spiritual person. I'm not religious. People that embrace religion who like a thinker are people that are probably depraved. They can't think straight. They can't think normally. Maybe they are suffering. Religion becomes a way they get away from the stress.
Can you hold on?
The stress of the environment.
Brother, can you hold on? I think I have to thank you.
Yeah.
You made a lot of senses here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want us to continue, you know, lingering it. You made your point, and I appreciate your point, and I love what you said. I mean, for the fact that you have accepted that we were slaughtered, we were subdued. Even you, to the extent that you begin to teach us history now, telling us that even Pope, which is the head of the Roman Catholic, which are Christians, they supported slavery. I heard it from you, and you are correct.
Yes, yes.
I'm coming, brother. I'm coming on that.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
It's very wrong.
But the other things that they did that is right also. So no religion is perfect. That's what I'm trying to let you know.
Hold on. Do you want to be Biafra?
100%. Nothing comes before that. Everything comes after that.
Hold on. One after the other. So in other words, you don't want to become a Nigerian. You want to be a Biafran.
I'm a Biafran, and I remain a Biafran.
But why? Why you want to leave Nigeria, which is also the same instrument brought to us by the same people that brought to religion?
Oh, okay. Let me tell you why I want to leave Nigeria. I've studied the history of Nigeria. Nigeria is an artificial creation.
Let me make it my question clear so that you answer it one time for all, and then we call it a day. Why will you want to go away, deal away even with the same an instrument which is Nigerian, brought us by Europeans, you know, the missionaries, even during the time they also came. You want to do away with Nigeria, but you want to hold on to the same instrument, which is Christianity, brought us by the same people that conquered us. Can you make a difference? What is the difference between Nigeria and the Christianity?
Okay. I will answer your question by making an analogy. You understand? Mm. The same Britain that conquered Nigeria came to Nigeria with Christianity. You understand?
Okay.
The same Britain that colonized India and also brought Christianity to India.
Correct.
You understand?
Yes.
As we speak today, there are multiple religions in India. There are still Christians living there.
Let me show you the map.
There are still Hindus living there. There are still people living there. You understand? So also is how I feel about this. You see, religion itself is not the problem. It's how people take the religion is the problem. If we all in Biafra put Biafra freedom first before any other religion, there won't be any issue.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
It's when you start putting Christianity, Islam, Judaism, or traditional beliefs before Biafra, that is where the problem is. You understand? So far we put Biafra first. Every other thing is secondary to Biafra. I'm good. And I think that's the right way to go. We can preach to our people that accept any religion at all with hook, line, and sinker. We can talk to them using the appropriate languages. You know, as I said in what I wrote to you, I said you should review your message and the chat, and also do a feedback kind of. If I mean, you are a scientist, you are an engineer. If you are doing something, a project, sometimes you review your project. This project you are doing now, I think you need to review it. You need to send a assessment to people that are listening to you and see how you are coming across to them. I think you are beginning to come across negatively. That is why I'm calling you as a brother. I'm not against what you are doing. What you are doing is fine. Our people need to understand the place of religion in this struggle.
Brother.
I agree 100% with you.
Brother.
100% with you.
Brother.
But the way I want you to approach it is just slightly different.
Brother, do you love your parents? Do you love your parents so much? I know it's a very stupid question I'm asking. You love your parents so much?
100%.
How do we feel?
My parents love me.
Exactly.
Love me so much.
How will you see a man who I don't want to wish them bad, but I know everybody must die. This is also my philosophy. Let me just use like love word. Let me not be specific. How will you feel that in year to come, you get to know somebody that invaded your family and take away the life of your lovely ones? How will you see the people?
Yes,
you'll be nice.
I will not be happy.
You'll be nice.
To even answer your question, yes. I can even use a Nigerian setting.
You'll be nice. You always be bothered.
Or deal with what going to Nigeria will make you to want to hate the Nigeria with passion. But in as much as we hate Nigeria, especially one Nigerian man too, which I believe is scam, does not still mean that, I should go around hating people and that have not done anything to me, because they embark one Nigeria. You understand? I will fight to get my freedom, but without hate. Let me put it that without hate. You understand? So I will try to convince people that they should change their view about Christianity or any other religion. They should not put those religions on their head. You understand? Just as like what is seen in most developed countries now, nobody puts religion on their head anymore. You understand? So it's just that our people are still putting religion. How be easy? I don't know how to put. I don't know the right word to use. The Bible religion easy, and not because of suffering. That's the only thing hope on well. But I don't want ahụ nwa ya ojo na ọgwụ ọnwụ nke a ga-enye ezigbo ọgwụ nwa ezigbo ọgwụ ha dị ya mma ọ gbahụrụ nga na nke pastor. So all these are the fake pastor n'obodo anyị they use all these things to swindle our people.
It's okay,
unfortunately.
It's okay. Thank you, brother.
The people we should be calling out.
Thank you, brother.
They are swindling our people. Our people are just victims of religion. Let me put it that way.
Thank you, brother.
Our people are victims of religion.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for making your point.
Our people are victims of religion. That's the problem.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I wouldn't want us to continue because this our discussion will not end. Thank you for coming in. But I'm very, very sad that he couldn't convince me not to use the language. I say, fuck Jesus. And I will repeat it again in this program. It pains me. I asked him a question of if you remember and realize that someone is responsible of taking the life of your family, mothers and fathers. Then in time you remember, you recognize that they're the ones. You say you want to use a very clean language. You want to be peaceful to them. That's why we are not making a headway. And that is why we say Biafra is our religion. They don't understand the reason why we say Biafra is our religion. We want to push away this Christian. Can you see the mindset of Christianity? You realize who killed their parents and you want to tell them to change their way so that we can move forward as a human being. I still ask him, why do you want to become a Biafran? Why can't you join Nigeria? And then you want to push away Nigeria, an instrument of British. instrument of Europeans, and you want to harbor the other one. The same thing Mazi Kanu preached on 18th of September 2015 in Macau, where an Edo person came in and told him that instead of us to be fighting to divide ourselves, we should chase the colonial masters. The imperialism is the problem. That the problem is not we. That rather, problem is not Nigeria, but the problem is the white people. Mazi Kanu destroy him under 1 minute by asking him who brought Nigeria. He said the Europeans. You are telling me to destroy Europeans, but I should leave what they created. Can you begin to see the mentality we have? Let me go to you. No matter, I don't supposed to pick up this morning, but people are calling. Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. Yes, go on.
Yeah, I can hear you. Morning, brother.
Yes, you're welcome, brother.
Yeah. Okay, my name is Osit. I'm calling from United Kingdom here.
All right.
Actually, the person I just called you is a formidable fellow. He's an IPOP member here.
I know.
Not only IPOP, but...
don't go to the portfolio. Don't go to the portfolio. Yes, go on.
So, Methu, what you are trying to say is this. Can you hear me? What you are trying to say, see here, the person, my name is Osita. I used to be a seminarian, you understand? Okay. I was born into religion, into Christianity.
I saw your picture, yeah.
I went to the extent of going into seminary, and right now I am out of seminary. I finished my university. I'm working here as a medical professional in UK.
All right.
And right now I am no longer a Christian. I denounce being a Christian because of one or two reasons. We all know Christianity has brought killings and many things in our society and in our life.
Exactly.
To correct one or two things, everybody understanding is not the same thing. Some people have, higher understanding. Some people have average understanding. Some people have lower understanding. There are people in IPOP, in Biafra struggle, who are Christians, who may not be able to understand where you are going. Understand? When you use this kind of derogatory word, they are not that, in that realm of level of understanding, whereby they will know that what you are trying to do is to liberate them from religious...
Plus pen. Plus pen I have, yes. I have a pen inside me. Yes, continue.
So, yeah. So they are not yet, in that realm of understanding. Understand what I mean? They are actually formidable. They are actually Biafran to the core, and they want Biafra, understand? So what you are trying to let you know is this. Just to be mild, just to be understanding. If you are passing your message, pass your message with, when you talk of preaching love to the people that killed you, you are not preaching love to the people that killed you. You are talking to Biafrans, understand? When you use derogatory words, the Biafrans, the people in IPOP who are Christians, who are fighting for Biafra liberation, will misunderstand you, will think that you are insulting their sensibility, will not understand where you are going. So we're only, what Ekekwe is saying, just to be mindful of your choice of words. Preach to them. Try and convince them and not insult them.
Now,
see, I don't believe...
Now, hold on.
I don't know whether you are getting what I'm saying.
No, hold on. So that let me come in here. Because, many of we black people will, we put too much respect with insult. You're insulting us. Let me ask you a very pertinent question. I asked the same last caller. I understood from the angle you are coming from. It seems that even many of you that are speaking, you've never even witnessed the level of atrocities on us. I'm not even talking to Biafrans. I'm talking based on the doctrine. The doctrine is what I'm looking at. I don't want to begin to tell you the mayhem which we are seeing on our own eyes. It depends. Had it been what I'm speaking is abstract, you will now begin to tell me that Biafrans are not seeing what is going on. What is going on is everywhere on ground for us to see. The level of criminality...
So maybe
I'm coming. I'm coming. The level of...
I understand where you are going.
You don't understand, brother.
Yes.
No, I want you to understand. You never understand it.
Can you allow me?
Can you understand me? Can you just hold on? You've never understand, because had it been you understood angle I'm coming from, I don't think you'll be telling me talking about mind. Now listen. There's sometimes if you don't witness an event, you call it a story. I am at first hand. I wouldn't want to come here to begin to make a confession on what has happened to my loved ones because of Christianity. And they have died. They are nowhere to be found. And so it's all of us. If everybody come out here begin to give you testimony, even many of you are worried about the few individuals that are crying. A lot of Biafrans are getting the message. If you are telling me mind, I don't think I will be following Mazi Methuselah today. Mazi Methuselah say we are black people, we are useless. Why are you still following Mazi Methuselah? Even the word he's using on us. Why? No, why? Hold on, brother. Hold on. No, hold on. Mazi Methuselah say black people are useless. Have you heard it from him before?
Can you allow me to talk?
No. Have you heard Mazi Methuselah say black people are useless before?
Can you allow me to talk? I've heard him quite all right.
Why a majority of Biafrans, even our illiterate mothers in the village, are still following him? Why?
Hold on, can you allow me to talk, Metu?
Go on.
Metu, this is a simple thing. First of all, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preaches about religion, but he doesn't do it, back to back.
How? What do you mean back to back?
It looks like your own. See, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, there's a way he doesn't preach religion back to back. What you do every day, it's like you have taken it personal. Understand?
You know what?
And every day it's about religion. Religion. It doesn't just make sense. You understand what I mean?
If you don't want to, hold on. Indirectly. If you don't like my platform, you quit. Did I force you to come? I don't even know you. Did I force you to watch me? Hold on. Biafran media warrior. And a lot of people that are speaking. The reason why many of you are coming to me because you felt that you can call and talk to me. Matthias Ezak is at home. We have a lot of people, not even in Biafra land. We have a lot of people. Brother. Let me leave you. I cut you off. I don't need you. You love Matthias Ezak. You can't call him and talk to him on what he's doing. Challenging the pastors. Even Matthias use a very derogatory word compared to what I'm talking. But you love him. But you don't like my own because me and you are in the Ipob. These are the agents of Christianity. You see how they come? They say they are spiritual. They are spirituality. They never agree they are Christians. I'm gonna power satuna. So now, even this is what I need. Is what I need. It penning them. They are into this struggle. They are the one into this or pretending. I asked him now, he said there's a way Mazi is preaching his own. We understood where Mazi is coming from. When I said, even including me, I'm even a very stupid fail, even my parents, to have even brought this nonsense Christianity to me. The previous caller agreed that they slaughtered us. This is what is paining me. Had it been these people who came to us peacefully, convinced us to become Christians, and we later realized that it is not good for us. Then when you're not telling me that I'm using a derogatory word, I will understand you. Had it been they came peacefully, convinced us with reasoning. You people are Biafrans, but there's a message we came. It is called Christian. We want all of you to become Christian. Christianity is Omaka. Let us form a religion, drop your own, test our own. It's good. Then we test it, and all of us accepted it. And then we later discover that it's not for good. Then I will listen to you. People came, slaughter me and you, kill us to become Christians. And you see somebody using mouth to talk, you get agitated that I should reduce the way I'm talking. And I have said it here before. I never force anybody to come and watch me. Had it been maybe I'm making money using this preaching. Some of you will say the reason why I don't want to leave it because I'm making money. And that I should leave. Even some of you will say, remove this thing now. Anytime you are preaching, remove this thing so that we know that you're not involving Biafra in it. You are using it to make money. The page is not monetized. And yet they are having problem. Let me go to you. And I wouldn't want many of you to refer to those people that are calling. They want to turn this thing to as if we are fighting each other. That is their message. that I should be mind. That every day now is a Biafra, every day is religion. The second caller say his problem is every day religion. That he loved Matthias Ezak at home, but he didn't like me, my own. Matthias Ezak, his own is not everyday religion. It's the only other thing Matthias is preaching. I started going back to our root. I ain't got power such no bars. Look at in the early morning. Yes, can you hear me? I told me more, you know what? Yes, yes, brother. Gingerly.
Happy Sunday.
Same to you, brother. Same to you.
Mazi, ihe nkwe na akpọ maka ndị akpọrọ gị na phone ugbu a na-akwagoro bish.
Where are you? I'm to temper. Cool down. How to
Nigeria na akpọ. These people they very foolish. Ole mere ha ga-eji na akpọ gị na phone na-agwa gị nonsense like that.
Relax, Tiri Obioma. Relax. Our message will continue. Yeah, sister. Brother. You were no brother. Can you hear me?
Apart from Matthias Ezak, all page Jikana. Emekwa ahụ anyị na-ateba na Nigeria mmadụ shi Europe a na-akpọ na phone na-etete gị na-akwago rubbish na maka otu isi na-ekwu okwu. Gịnị mere o ji na-esokwa Nnamdi Kanu? Ihe na-ekwu foolish fuck you na-akpọ ha names. Ọ karịara nke Nnamdi Kanu na-akpọ ha. Eleghị ha ga-eji na-akpọ gị na phone na-eji gị Sunday na Mazi Methuselah.
It's okay, brother.
Mba. This people had it too much. Had it wicked. I like him this day.
What about your brother? What about you? Okay, the time. What about your brother? Is a century of mental slavery. You want them to leave it like that? You want them to leave? I'm not looking at the messenger. Is the message? So the message will continue. I've never even started though. Even my budget by next month. And when we half of my salary, meditating. I want to build up a platform where I can connect it to different TikTok or YouTube or what is it called? Instagram. So that I'm broadcast or now everywhere. I've never started. I give them this thing business. Can't you see how I'm managing it with the Facebook or normal Facebook? And be the connect out to the world. If they know how stupid we are. You will hear that Methuselah say fuck Jesus. But you are not annoyed because they kill your forefathers. And the place it pains me a lot is that they know that we were slaughtered. This guy that I just called for the first time says he's a formidable Ipob. He's not any formidable Ipob. And they're OES member. They may have interest to get Biafra, but they don't know what it entails. They don't know the job on the road. Let me go to you. Don't worry. Let me go to one of the a lot are calling. Today, Methuselah don't want to pick call. Let me go to you. Yes, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes. You are here. Where are you?
Yes, hello.
Yeah,
hello.
Yes.
Good evening, Mazi Methuselah. Yes. For Inshio. Yes, I've been following up. On where brother born imago I was at some perspective somewhere they are passive Christian. On the 10 or half and half. They are passive Christian. Christians no anime, Christianity no anime somewhere, hiding somewhere, even though na love of Biafra. Anyway, so there is something I wanted to explain for those of you who don't understand Igbo. You see, what we are doing, those of you who are listening, what we are doing is we are trying to mount or counter using the same amount of force that was used on us centuries before now. The force they utilized in converting our ancestors to Christians is the same amount of force that we are mounting now that we are waking up. So we want to, there is no way, they didn't come subtly, they didn't come to convince us, they didn't come to, conscientize with us and then to be able to present us an alternative to what we are doing. No, they used force. And after they used force, they now embellished it. They don't move in they are missionary. After they defeated us, they moved in missionary to embellish, to rob our mind. That's what they did. So what we are doing is to ruffle the foundation. So by ruffling this foundation, we are discovering those who understand where we are going.
Those who understand that by making Biafra your religion, it supersedes every other thing. It means that nothing can get in the way. Anything that has its merit to come in our way will be proved right. That is what it means. We cannot our destination is our freedom, and it is our religion, is our mission, is our vision. So every other thing is secondary. So for those of you who are listening, we are trying to, because it's not. I've said it before on Methuselah's platform. I became a discernible person by Mazi Nnamdi said that I am a monkey. I went to the mirror in my house and I saw a full-blown orangutan, a complete monkey in my mirror.
Even me. I
began to change. So that is the force that turned. If Nnamdi was preaching his gospel, hey, we need Biafra in a subtle way, some of us wouldn't have been converted.
Exactly.
He had to make it so acidic and poisonous that it was designed to sieve and to select men who will come forward. And that is why we are here. So our brothers who are listening from all over the world, from Biafra land and all parts of the world, we want to upturn what is in essence an age-long indoctrination that has turned our people upside down, that flipped everything that that we're made of upside down, that our people are unable to even to understand what is happening to them. There is no other way we can do this thing if not by mounting the same amount of force. And that is exactly what we're presenting. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You know. Chineke born a phone on a matcha hujiji. Do you hear what he said? Yeah, we hear when somebody talk, you know. If Mgwaga people don't want because of this nonsense. Many of you don't like your brother's. You are not your brother's keeper. All the women that are suffering today out of this, go and see them in the church. Some of them are on the mountain praying. Maybe you don't know that Kenyan people are your siblings. You don't know. We are Africans. Some of them died on the mountain praying and fasting because they want to go and see Jesus. The reason why many of you are calling and talking because I be the main movement. I create awareness. That even like our brother said, this force I'm quick and be the yourself. I just preach and they got so that you again win a lot of revolution. I'm going to bank and can wake people up for revolution in this regard. That's what we're doing. In a quick India, Gadia never has to because Christianity happy hours. You said here now that India, the same people that colonize us, what is the major religion now in India? I'm asking you. You give me example with India, that they colonize India. India chase them away, have their country in their hand, reform everything. Today, and I look at it, I have one here. Look, before, but you bought how many abandoned. Even he told me to break this, and I said no. I want to leave it for teaching purposes. I came in here and immediately I denounced Christianity. He denounced this one. Here I'm mad. Because I come here aja, cement, sand, and some couple of water. If you go to home now, when they bow Habrabu, Chesoboja, I'm no. Has one yabolia. If I see him again, I will crucify him for the second time. Any day you understand the atrocity they committed on us, even if I should increase the volume. And let me go to you. Yes, can you hear me? What? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You're not talking. Let me go to another person. We don't have time. Now, call back to the what is going on?
Hello, Mazi.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, you're welcome. How do we pick anything?
Yeah, I'm there. One of the callers that made some comments, never been an IPOB member as of 2014. Those following our leader from this year will never make such comments. What we are seeing today is people that joined IPOB last year and last 2 years ago are the ones taking this religion issue as something that they must defend or die with. This is our main problem here. Why I say it's the main problem we have here. If you come to Igbo land, when you do Igbo man something, he will use because of Jesus and Christianity and forgive you quickly because they say, thou shalt forgive. And you forgive and forget. Forget that millions of people die. You ask me a question. When you see somebody that kill your father, what will you do? You can't give me a good answer to that. If I kill my father, my family, I will burn the houses, I will kill you back.
Exactly.
So that spirit of forgiveness given to us by the Christian and the Christianity are the main problem Africans are having today. Africans went set back today because of some religion which we don't know how it come about. And we are forced to accept such religion by killing, by conquering our land, our area, our territory, killing our people, slaving our people, taking them by force. And some people still give you the religion, and you are dying with the religion that you don't know how it's come. Many of us don't even know the meaning of Christianity. Ask some Christians what Christian mean. Christianity mean. They don't know. They can't give you a very good answer to that. They always believe because the white man give you something, you must accept it. And we are accepting it here and condemn the one who have. Exactly. That was why when our leader, I asked our leader, when I say forget Biafra, he said, if I forget Biafra, which one do you give me to hold on? He didn't give me something to hold on. He said I should forget about Biafra. And you are not giving me one. You must give me something to see and to talk to my people if I will forget Biafra struggle. Without that, I'm not forgetting about it. That's what happens to our people. You took up Christianity, you throw away what you have, you push it inside Bill and begin to accept rubbish. And now this is where we are. The Africans are where we are today because of the religion.
Exactly.
That's the people like us. When we grow my I don't believe in anything called religion because they are not of God. They are all man-made. Exactly. Why should I believe on what my fellow man being created and give to me and give me reasons why I must believe in their doctrine? And doctrine is not really accepted. It's not really hurting me. And those that bring this religion and this doctrine given to Africans are not practicing it. You go to Europe, go to Western world today, they are living fine. Exactly. And I believe enough people calling and talking this tracks are people living in, they are not living in Nigeria here. When you are in Nigeria, you see situations we'll find ourselves here. You won't open up your mouth and say such tracks you're saying. When you are here, you go out for a country, you come back for the day, you thank God. It's a miracle. Nothing miracle more than that. Because going out on the street of Nigeria here is it's 100% risk that you may go out and never come back. I know. And that is a miracle. So all these things is what we are trying to commode the mentality of our people into believing all this rubbish. So thank you, my brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate your
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I will. We are with you. God bless you, brother.
I will. Methuselah, can't you see the way I give smile? I'm even good. I know they use brutal face, they preach. I smile over it, I love over because it's nothing. I'm saying again, 6 inches. Pass eyes, Chinaka boyok. Let me go to you. I've been calling me. I'm on you. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mazi Methuselah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, greetings. Good evening from Malaysia.
From Malaysia. Hey, what do you want? Hello, religion ha practice in Malaysia? Kwa Muslim.
Malaysia here, they have different religions. They have Muslim, they have Buddhist, they have Christianity, but not this concept, this African type of Christianity.
Okay.
This one, the pastor have their job, they are going to work. This one says the pastor feed people, not the people give the right.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
It's a totally different.
Make a contribution.
So you see, why the fire has been too much on you is because the main reason is that it's because you are an IPOB member, and in IPOB we have a lot of Christians, and what you are teaching them is going to be very, very hard for them.
I know.
It's just like tell somebody that Jesus Christ, the concept of Jesus and the concept of the biblical God is fake. It is not the way. It is not original. The original self is even kept away from the masses, of which we don't know why they hide it. When you are telling them like that, it's just like telling them that you can use leg from here to go to US. It is very, very hard for somebody to believe such a thing. So because and sometimes why I don't like judge them too much is because even we also, we are not, for me also, I cannot say that that I'm 100% sure that there is no God or Jesus does not exist, because nobody can say that his own is pure. His own is pure. But the only thing there is that we are just trying to let them know that what Africa are practicing is man-made, is automatically man-made. In fact, I was reading one book of this Solomon that is in the Bible, but they removed this particular ancient text. It was saying that in olden days, the way they contact God was through summoning, the way like it is how they summon God. Solomon on his own, which is even in the Bible. The way he contact God is not by hallelujah, amen, it is by Abia or the I don't know how to explain it. But you see, this Constantine and this Council of Nicaea he created, these people change everything. But we don't know why they change all these things. So that is why I said we have to. I don't know how to say it. Maybe we have to reduce handle. I don't know, because even people.
That one I know. I know. I understand the angle you are coming from. Even what you talked about is a concept, and I agree with you. Every religion in life is a concept of man. Nobody can even tell you the religion of God. Even this God we are talking about is based on perception. And that is why we want to hold on to our own perception from our own environment. That is what we are talking about. Christianity, had it been is of good to us, you think we will come out here and begin to talk about it. Now we are being slaughtered. How many of them have come out and said, let us go for these people we handed this Christianity to? Because had it been they came with a good purpose and they love us so much, and just assume we are practicing this in a way that's not supposed to be, at least they will remember that the people they love so much that they gave this their doctrine and they get hold of it, and now they're in problem. Let's go and help them. You can't see it. So they came for conquer in order to achieve their aim. And there is an out of greediness. They just came for our resources and they made away with it. So many of our artifacts were stolen. And if you go to Western world, they see it in their museum, making money with it. So, my brother, I love the angle we are coming from, and I want to thank you for making a contribution. Thank you, and my blessed brother.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. We are not here to fight individual. Methuselah, I've never come out here begin to call about IPOB members. I've never pointed fingers at anybody. I don't care whether Jesus is here or call me. I'm on your and for you to come out and be telling me how I should speak, that means you don't even believe in freedom of speech. And that is why Christianity does not also believe in freedom of speech. It's not because of it that many of you ran away and created their own. Some of you today are Protestant, and they are Amajiwo, and they are Anglican, this one Roman Catholic. Because you don't speak in one voice and you don't obey the rule of law. So that is why when you see somebody speaking all the way from your tiny zone, you call and be trying to tell the person how you're supposed to speak. But you say that's the freedom of speech. Because I say, fuck Jesus. Then your mother and fathers, they're slaughtered. That one is nothing. The one that is penning you is because I say, fuck Jesus. How I wish I can jam him one-on-one one day. My joy, joy how he managed to deceive our people. Let me play this thing before. I know a lot of people are calling. A lot of people just. How I wish these people allow me to play this. Biafrans are calling today like mad people. Let me go to you. Yes, can you hear me? I know you're calling from Biafra land. Can you hear me?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hello?
Go on, brother. Just we're hearing just
Hello?
Yes, go on. I'm a member from Zoo.
Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
More grace.
I know you, yes, continue. I know.
Okay. More grace, sir. Because I'm trying to be polite and honest in what I want to say. Okay. Let's just be honest to ourselves. At least many of these people calling you are educated people. Somebody who killed your parents, who forced a religion that he created to you, and whose religion has not been of any benefit to you except lies and propaganda. Till today,
Hi, what is going on? Hi, our brother from home. I must pick your call. I will hold on. I will hold on to you. Your network is bad. Man, they buy na from all on there can preach. You know, they are not here at hamburger. It's for our people at home. Oh, about the revolution got started. Oh, hi, our brother, the network is bad. Let me call you back again. I know you. You have been a very good contributor towards this struggle. Before they will say autopilot is calling to make us continue fighting. I know many of you have contributed a lot. Let me call you back again, our brother. I will see our mother here. Our mother is here, Madam Heather. Lovely woman. I will come to you, Madam Heather. I can have baby demoralize her spirit. I who lose I buff on the phone, power such no bars. No religion. Yes, can you hear me, brother?
Hello?
Yes.
I can hear you very clearly. Can you hear me also?
Then go straight to the point. Your network at the good. I have to call you back because I know you. Just continue. Make it snappy.
Okay. Thank you very much. But what I'm trying to say is that how can we, with our level of education, some of them are PhD holders, some of them are doctors, want to tell us that somebody who killed your father, killed your mother, raped your sisters, and who imposed a religion that have not been useful to you, Matthias today is asking them that their Bible told them that Jesus did miracle and greater things we should do, that they should show us the one that has happened in the past, not the one that will happen in the present, because they may call that one challenge. That shall not tempt the Lord thy God. Okay, now show us the one that happened in the past. Somebody born blind, that grew blind or deaf, they cannot show us up to today. Meaning that it is a lie. Common sense lie. Still, they will still come out and tell us to be using a loving, romantic word for our killer. Where is that possible? Let's just be honest. Somebody killed your father, raped your children, and imposed aliens, strangers, people that don't have the same custom and tradition with you, impose them on you, and now you are saying it the way it is to your mind. They are coming to they killed you with knife, but you are using ordinary words. People that say they went to Cambridge, Hartford, or whatever they call it, are coming out to use romantic. Well, how is it possible? Okay, like I was debating with somebody one day. I asked the person one question that because the person was going to church, then I happened to engage the person on a conversation. I asked the person that as you are going to church now, if the pastor now tell you that the person that is your problem, because that is what our pastors always do, is from your village, and maybe tell you somebody close to you, and maybe tell you your brother, how will you that is carrying this Bible going to church feel whenever you see your brother? Be honest to yourself. The person told me that anytime he see his brother, he will not be happy. And I told you, and you know that man might be lying, because they have never said a prophecy that is true. So now somebody will now bring division. So the religion they brought to bring division, we are now telling them that this religion is of no use to us. Not that we should banish it or completely destroy it, but that we should come up with our own, that harmonize us together, make us have one bond, and give us strength to fight. And they are there telling us we shouldn't do that. So we should be allowed them to be roaming the streets and telling us, like somebody will call me one day and say that why he couldn't call me around 7 a.m. was because he went for Jesus Christ, he called it. And I corrected the person. I said, you went to disturb people's sleep. He said, no, how is it this? I said, there are many people sleeping that did not sleep all through the night. Maybe Nigeria Wahala is disturbing them. They now started sleeping around 4. You now go carry megaphone and be shouting on their brain. And now they will not tell us that those people are doing bad. How many of them that call themselves Christians have come to do programs to tell those their Christian brothers to stop doing all those things?
We're the one doing it.
Let me stop here for now.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Very up. I'm grateful. Our message is permeating. I can make a house church all one thing I get. You don't know, but I don't want to say it here on air. If you want to stop people from going to church at home, is easy. You know they love life. It's very easy. I plan one day. Get with Sunday to hide the another house. Let me call our sister. Our sister. Let me call our sister. I will pick your calls. Don't worry. No matter, I don't want to pick call today. Look, I know a lot of call bomb today. I'm on the pastor. How do you do here? And I got one congregation say, make una come. One guy is preaching nonsense. They want to stop our offering. Our sister, can you hear me?
Mazi, Mazi, good morning.
Good morning from here.
How are you doing? How is everybody? I'm just giggling here, laughing at stupidity and foolishness.
Our sister.
I'm going to be quick and brief.
Okay.
I have a question, Mazi, that if you can ask these people, I have one or two questions for them. All these people that are somersaulting themselves, doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down, trying to defend Christianity or Jesus, because some of them 1 minute they tell you they're not a Christian, they are not religious people, they're defending Jesus, whatever, however they qualify it. I want a question. Is it only in IPOB movement they want to defend Jesus?
Exactly.
All the people outside, I'm just curious.
Exactly.
Because they're thinking like once they can stop people talking about or saying the fact about Jesus, fuck Jesus, F Jesus, bullshit Jesus. If they can stop IPOB people saying it, they have stopped the whole world.
Exactly.
That is my question.
I'll ask them.
In the internet, everywhere, people are fucking Jesus left and right. It's not a problem for them. So this is really, I'm trying to understand. That is number one. I hope they answer that question. The next thing I have for them is this. Mazi, why are they not going to, why are we fighting for liberation? Why are we? Because I heard a brother that said, rightfully so, that we are applying the same measure of strength. No, we are not applying the same measure of strength. What we are doing is we are only using logic. We are using logic and superior argument. Because when you say that we are applying the same measure, that means we have to kill people to change their mind. But we're not doing that. So we're not applying it. We are civilized. We are using superior argument and logic to open people's mind to see what happened to us. And then to understand that this was the greatest Ponzi scheme ever known to man. That's what this thing is. So, we're not doing that. So another thing is this. Quickly, why are we not using the so-called being nice, being civil to beg the so-called people we are accusing now, where we come from? Why are we fighting? Why are we not begging them? Why don't we talk to them in the language that is calm so that can leave us alone and give us what belongs to us?
Exactly.
Why? Because the last time I checked, 90% of the people in autopilot who have been agitating, and they gave it as a reason why they began to insult, disobey DOS. They said they were not acting. They were not taking actions, right? They were not carrying God. They were not going and doing things. Majority of them are the so-called Christians.
Yes, a lot of them.
Do you understand my argument?
Yes, I got it.
They are the same people clamoring that why they are following the experiment that is an action man. These are the same people that are telling you that why don't we talk to them in a very quiet language, deliberate with them.
Our
Do you
people.
see why I hate that religion?
Our people.
Because they speak from two sides of their mouth. When it's convenient for them, they will tell you one thing. The same way a pastor will come to you and use olive oil to pray for you when you're sick. But when he's sick, he will go to hospital. That's the deception. That's the illusion we're talking about. Tell people the truth. Tell them the truth. And by the way, do they know in their Bible there is somebody called Bar Jesus? Have they read that in their Bible?
Do people
really understand that at the era when Jesus, Yeshua, whom they call Jesus, lived, that a lot of people were doing miracles. He was not the only one that did miracles. He was not the only one that was crucified. That was a common practice in those days. Let them go and study the Bible. Let them go and do their researches. Okay? What I'm trying to say here is this. If they want to fight for their freedom, let them come out and fight for their freedom. If they want us to take peace accord, So the Fulanis, we might as well do that. Period. We cannot eat your cake and have it. I'm going to leave it here, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you, our intelligent sister. I'm going to wake her up. I'm gonna. Can have one can have Ibu how woman nine. The only thing over him is personal. I've never come out here to begin to call the names of Don't worry, let me play this voice. Let me play Unuchile. Ndi abo Unuchile can bokola Mazi Nnamdi Kanu small. I'm going to pick a call. A lot of people are calling me. I have never slept. And when you call I'm going to this struggle. Ndi abo Mazi Methuselah because we're already sinning on pure water. Every day I'm on the internet. Na basozi. Then I give a bomb. I should be mind. Mind that he cook yourself. And then no my mind. Our women now, our mothers now. You just say, Mama, what is mind? Ajo, what is the meaning of fuck you no kuibo? You cannot even interpret it. But ebe abe bamok. Ke how no kuibo? Oh, make hegent. So we know what we're doing. Where is this message of our leader? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I engage with the anywhere you go, we'll follow you. Onyoma, it's all gonna hear now.
Yes, go ahead. Okay. So, Director, I want to comment on certain things about.
Oh, Mazi Jonathan, they here. Yena Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the issue of religion.
This Yoruba churches, because I used to meet some people talking about why we're castigating pastors, we have to leave it for God. This is
now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the Mazi Jonathan. Na Radio Biafra. Just like our brothers are saying, Ndi anyo so na ndi ajo pattern last year, Ndi COVID-19. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with Mazi Jonathan on Radio Biafra discussing the issue of religion. In other words, atrocities committed by pastors. Be onye gbakwa m here. Enwere m agbanyom network gina agbo. Kwa nwere onye ụka na m sị ha Holy Spirit. I off my network and you are still getting me online. Are you okay now? The organ. How Virgin Maria about this thing. Agbanyom network is yet you are getting me. How does it happen? Okay, when you call it on. Before you know it now, how say Virgin Maria is calling. Now what God does not do does not exist. You think you can run away from God. Let me see. You want to have, yeah?
When I told you that United Kingdom and USA, the same people you call Christians, our Christians, Christian brother and sister and the father and uncle, that they prefer to work with Muslims, some of you don't believe. I got a text message from WhatsApp message, please. And we are also on WhatsApp if you've forgotten. +4478 313 08376.
Guy,
on WhatsApp. Radio Biafra, of course. He said to me that some people are running away. Some of them, him and the pastor on their knees, they tell their congregation, don't go there. He's not talking about Jesus. He's saying it is Chukwu Abiyama. It's not Jesus. And I said to this very person, go back to your criminal Bible carrying pastor.
This is what the pastor told a Biafran. Can you begin to see why we want to cut away every connection? Pastor is telling him, don't go there. He's not talking about Jesus Christ. He's talking about Chukwu Abiyama. Can you begin to see what we are doing? Only she's talking. Come here, he continue. Don't worry.
Him and the pastor on their knees, they tell their congregation, don't go there. He's not talking about Jesus. He's saying it is Chukwu Abiyama. It's not Jesus. And I said to this very person, go back to your criminal Bible carrying pastor. Do they know who we are? Do you think because you're carrying the Bible will not tell you the truth? You're a vagabond. You're like Ifajino was stealing the name of Biafra. You are a rogue with the word of God. And your damnation will be worse than any. I want you to repeat the Lord's Prayer. They asked Yahweh to pray. The thing that is wrong with man is that you believe in your own creation. Even as Moshe was climbing up Mount Sinai, Moses was climbing up Mount Sinai to go and bring down the tablet of stone containing the word of the Most High God, Chukwu Abiyama, that will revert you this very day. Some of you made an idol on the ground. You didn't quite believe that he was going to speak to heaven. And I was going to come back with a set of laws. We are busy fabricating and fermenting idol. That is why you couldn't accept. In fact, they're all perished in the Nubis. They all perished in the way. They were perambulating in the wilderness until they died off, and the chosen ones marched on. Why am I saying this to you? I told you here on radio, as I said before, when it happens, I will come back. The only thing I will say to you is, I told you so a few weeks ago, and that's what I'm saying this morning. I told you so a few weeks ago that UK and USA and the wider EU are in support of Muslims. Those that brought you New Testament. This is what I find astonishing. The same people you call Christians in Europe. My mother has the cloth of Mary Sumner of England. Of Anglican Church. Blue cloth that they tie. Anyway, I refer to it as social club for mothers. That's how I see it social in club. The church. The same Christians who do not wear Gobula Rome, they are here now, working for Buhari. One nation, yes, they plant, they will seed and water it. Will break us. I don't know how to preach this gospel that you may understand.
We'll continue.
I do not know how else I can begin to articulate this message of heaven that you on earth may grasp it, because here we speak the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Christians supporting Islam. Buhari is thanking them. Not Saudi Arabia, because their support for them is guaranteed.
For sure.
They are thanking US and the EU. On Sunday, don't worry, you go to church, you contribute money. One set goes to Canterbury in England, Anglican Church. The other one goes to Rome, Catholic Church. Then Pentecostal will cut it into two. Give half to Yoruba and they send half to America. If you're an Assemblies of God Church or Jehovah's Witness. Nobody is sitting down to say, who is going to take care of my daughter and my son? How will they go to good schools? Who is going to give them light, electricity? How about iPad? Why not my children playing with iPad and the Samsung Tab and the smartphone to learn how to even play video games and then design it later? England. Some will go to Yoruba land. It's
okay.
After doing all of that, the same Christians of Europe will always support Islam. And they say, Buhari is thanking them. Before you say we made it up, no, it is being carried by a newspaper in the zoo, a reputable one. We blog the news here, we don't write them. Buhari hails EU, US for their role in the elections. That's the headline. Thanking Christians for helping him defeat a Christian or leading him into power. Hey, there is God, Jonathan. I will miss that woman, honestly. Buhari is thanking EU and US for their role in bringing him into. It's a national newspaper carrying it. Nobody gives a damn. When you people should be peaceful. If you're peaceful, the world will not recognize you. You see, Buhari that came out. Are you telling me that CIA that knows everything did not know that Buhari is a terrorist? Is that CIA doesn't know that Buhari is a terrorist? Is that what you're telling me this morning? Are you telling me that the statement that Buhari opened his mouth and said about Sharia, that CIA did not hear about it? I'm not even talking about the one they discovered secretly. I'm saying, are you telling me that Obama CIA, Central Intelligence Agency in America,
it's okay,
that specializes in killing black people that who are intelligent, that's their job. They killed Patrice Lumumba, CIA killed Walter Rodney, they killed Thomas Sankara. It was the England MI5 that killed Murtala Mohammed. I will tell you who killed who, where and when they planned it. We have all the data, all the information. CIA killed Thomas Sankara, killed Walter Rodney, and also killed Patrice Lumumba. People trying to bring light to a darkened continent. But how about mobilization? Every evil they support. They are today supporting. Can you tell me that a Christian country is supporting somebody who said that if he loses elections, the blood of the people will be, the state will be filled with blood as part of his election campaign? You're telling me that Christians in Europe will support somebody who said that he's going to expand Sharia? Christianity, one. Come here, your religion. Go and sit down somewhere.
Come on, make that.
It's not some Christians now supporting Buhari openly. Buhari is thanking them. Sundays only, is it 1 day, 2 days? That one ago, Bula Europe. You think you know something? What you're practicing is what I call retrospective superstition. You have replaced the superstition based on ignorance.
It's okay. Hold on there. I don't have time. Hold on there. I don't have enough time today. My family before also. You know, say yes. What God does not do does not exist. Now, Methuselah now, no one has a problem with the family. Now, apart from the Ivria side. Now, sisters now, minimum Ivria side. Get on the Gagawa church, got one mama. We told him now that Jesus never failed. I have to leave many of you. I know a lot of people are calling Methuselah. A lot are calling. I'm a professor. You need professor. How do they look you from glasses? All like this. You know, this one now. Also, make not allow me to talk about you people. A lot of people are calling me. You know, when are you? I want to leave all of you here. I know a lot of people are calling me to contribute. Before I start this program, I'm check on border here with Christians. Go be the Kwahama. I'm a common habit. I never start when I name you so. Maybe they can this struggle. A bit of a move. I just not that small smoke. I'm not coming when they know with me. And I think I hope people are with me. Are you here to see my downfall? Some of you say this direction now is your downfall. I hope you people are with me. Tomorrow, no be there too much. Right on. Listen, but I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing it because of you people. I'm not doing good. I want to have some metal. I say right on now. When it will start now, they will run. I said no. I convinced myself before I start. Not because of you people. I know you are with me. I know all of you. I know all of you. Sometimes if they want to discourage me, they will tell me, look at those people that are calling you. They are autopilot. They don't know that I know people that are calling me. If you come in, I know your voice. I know where you're calling from. I know when you started with us. So they just try to discourage me. So I just make an asana. I hope people are with me. So that you soon have let them in the detention center. I have you one family. We are one family. I want to advise many of you. We are not only online. We have an event tomorrow. Many of you will see us tomorrow, 1st of May. We are going to show the world that we exist. Methuselah will be on ground. You are going to see us with Austrians. We want to go and tell Austrians that we are fighting for our freedom. And yesterday was a very successful fundraising. We did ESN fundraising yesterday. And as God may have it, Chukwuka may have it, Methuselah is also the moderator. I moderated the ESN fundraising. And I want to thank those that made that huge success. And our representative was also there with us. And we came out en masse and contributed a lot. And it's still open for those of you that are not from Austria here that also want to help the ESN. No, our own ESN is in a while. We don't do it every 2 minutes. We just want to help our gallant men at home. And that is why I'm so sad. Sometimes I'm scared about the Christians in this struggle. Because if they know the job ESN are doing, they may go and sabotage it. Because they don't have the mind. They don't have the strong mind. That's what we're preaching. Ordinary Methuselah is talking fuck Jesus. They have a problem with it. Let alone when I'm on the ground doing what I'm supposed to do, they will see it's a sin, that I'm committing sin, and they're going to report me to the nearest police. So that's why we want to change their mindset. We have no problem with you personally, but we have a problem with the doctrine they brought to us. And we're going to continue in this vein. I want to thank all of you. I'm sorry. If I tell you the number of people that are calling me now, you'll not believe it. A lot are calling. I've never gotten a call like this since I started this program. The call are coming here and there. Even the phone has even gone down on its own because too much call is coming. And that is to show them that they are happy with what I'm doing. Some of you that contributed, those of you that called initially, I didn't mean to insult you, but it pains me to see many of you accepting. Had it been you said, maybe many of you are coming here to say, "Met, it's a lie. They never kill us. They brought us this in peacefully as missionaries." Then I would say you didn't know. But some of you know that we were killed. Are you still defending it? They're telling me that I'm speaking in a language that is not normal. So I'm going to study your brain because their brain is different from what we have seen. It's people that know that somebody came kill us, force me to become a Christian. We were slaughtered. Some of us didn't survive. Those that said, "I don't want to convert to Christian," they were killed. Okay, I know why. Okay, the remaining that are left now are those that agreed. The blood of submissiveness is in them. So maybe the reason why many of us wake up, maybe our fathers ran away and go and hide inside a bush because they still not agree with this doctrine. So those of us that we are conquered, those of us we are conquered, we believe in it, and that is why they are here now trying to justify it. You agree that we are conquered. You agree that we are killed. You agree that we are beheaded. You agree that we are forced to become Christians, and you later realize it. You don't want to go out of it. You still want to be in it. You not only be in it and keep quiet. You are in it and trying to fight against somebody speaking up, reminding his people what they have passed through. You call him and say, "Stop that." I don't know. Is it possible? It's not possible. You call somebody preaching against what they have done them in the past, who is annoyed with what they have done to their forefathers. You tell him, "Please stop. Use a very good language on them." It's not even European children calling me. Maybe if the European children say, okay, they want to defend their forefathers. Nobody have called me from England. Nobody have called me from Australia, a white man, say, "Please stop that. Our forefathers never did something like that." The people they kill their children are the one that are calling me, say I should stop. And they say that in IPOB, that they're a staunch member. It's okay. It's okay. I have to leave all of you. I remain blessed and I remain a humble servant. Methuselah Nnamdi Mekisere, signer from the city of Vienna, Austria to be precise. We are going to meet when it's convenient. Good day from here.